All right, Martin. So this is that 2022 Avalon XLE Hybrid that you inquired about in the video I promised you. I'm gonna take my time here and do a walk around of the exterior. Then I'll show you the interior, and I'm gonna be very cognizant to show you any kind of rips, tears, stains, dents, dings, scratches, anything I find on here. I want to make sure I point that out to you. That way there's no surprises on your end whenever you come to take a test drive on this guy. So I guess I'll start here. So far so good. There's your wheel there. No scratches on that one. That's probably the most common thing I see on a trade-in, is the wheels being a little scratched up from somebody, nicking a curb when they're parking or something. I guess that's a little mark right there on the side view. Put my finger next to it just so you can kind of see the size of it. It's minor, but it is there. I see a very little minor scratch right there. That's a little too deep to buff out. Not through the clear coat, but even with a wet sanding, I think that would still remain there. So I don't want to promise that that would buff out. I see a little scratching on this rim right there. Another little one right there. This, I would say, is a little bit more significant. It looks like they actually got some touch-up paint on it right there too, but that looks like maybe they rubbed against the curb or something trying to park. And there's a little scuff there too. Looks like, again, it was hit with some touch-up paint, but that doesn't make it invisible, that's for sure. Yeah, I think this was all kind of one incident probably. And then there's a little scraping right there too. All right, now we're on the passenger side. So far so good on this side. And on this wheel, I'm seeing a little nick right there as well. And you know what? I almost missed this. It's really, really slight, but if you get it at the right angle, you can kind of see there's a little ding right there. Very, very minor. Like I said, you got to catch it in the right light, but it is there. So make sure I point that out to you. You have to forgive the leaves and a little bit of the bird waste there. This was parked right next to a tree in our lot. And they're doing a little landscaping over there with the leaf blower, which is why I took it over here to this lot. It's a little bit more quiet. All right. So that's the exterior. Oh, and I don't know if you can make out that little number right there. That number is going to be etched into every one of these windows. And that registers to the National Insurance Crime Bureau. So if this were ever to get stolen and totaled, or stolen and never recovered, you'll actually get a check for $4,000 on top of what your insurance company pays you, and they'll reimburse your deductible as well. Same number right there. All right, so let's get this leaf out there. Here's the interior of the back seat. I'll start with the door there. And then, yeah, these look to be in excellent condition. There we go. Most importantly, let's check up front here. All right. Yeah, pretty standard little, scratches on the plastic part of the door there. There's your 8-way power seats. The soft text leather seems to be in good condition here. Let's check the passenger seat. Oh yeah. So no rips, tears, or stains. That's good. I always like to give it a good smell too. No odor of any kind in here. Definitely was not a smoker's car. I'm gonna go and sit in here and I'll start it up for you here too. All right. I know you can't hear the engine. That's because it's the hybrid. We sit here long enough, you'll hear it turn over to the gasoline part of the engine. Nice big screen here. All right. So you do have your heated seats. Your different modes there, Eco, Normal, and Sport. EV mode. It's your brake hold. Very underrated button right there. I can show you how that works. And then this is your electronic parking brake. So once you put the car in park, that automatically comes on. When you take it out of park, it automatically comes off. As far as safety features go, this has the blind spot monitor. It has the rear cross traffic alert. That's the one where if you're backing up out of a parking spot, if somebody's zipping through the parking lot, the car will beep at you to warn you. It has the lane trace assist. So if you're starting to come out of your lane, maybe looking at your phone or falling asleep, it'll beep at you, kind of correct you back into the center of the lane. It has the pre-collision radar. It has automatic high beams, which I love that feature. I'm not a big cruise control guy, but if you are, this has the radar adaptive cruise control as well. It'll have your Apple CarPlay Android Auto feature, which is about the easiest thing you can possibly use. All you got to do is plug your phone into the USB port, and then essentially your phone screen shows up right here. So if you're using, Google Maps or Apple Maps or something to navigate, that'll show up right here instead of having to look at your phone while you're driving. You have your automatic dimming rear view mirror. And of course your sunroof there. All right. Yeah, I mean, it's the Avalon, so it's a nice car, very smooth, super quiet. Great car to drive on the highway for sure. And you will have absolutely no problems as far as pickup goes on this car. It will move on you when you want it to. Probably even more so than the 2011 V6 Camry. Let's check in here. There we go. A couple USB ports as well. Yeah, it's a nice car. So I'm probably supposed to say that, being that I'm the salesman, but I mean, you're familiar with the Avalon. You kind of know what it is. So yeah, that's pretty much it there. I guess, I should show you this too on the window sticker. So this is where we had it originally priced, $31,991. It has been marked down significantly. So, whether you're paying cash or financing, unfortunately, there's not going to be any more wiggle room in this car. But probably safe to assume that you didn't look on the internet and start with the most expensive one either. So hopefully the pricing works out for you. If it doesn't, that's okay too. But I just wanted to make sure I point that out. This one has been, I would say, deeply reduced at this point. Let's look at the tire condition too. Yeah, a lot of tread left in that. I mean, it is a certified vehicle, so there's standards as far as tread depth and brake pad wear, that if it doesn't meet those standards, we have to replace them in order to sell it as a certified. This one passed all the certification tests. And it does come with a certified warranty too, which is going to be 7 years from the day you buy it used, or until the odometer hits 100,000 miles. You'll be covered on the powertrain. That'll be the engine, axle assembly, and transmission, as well as the hybrid battery. Then you'll also get a 1 year, 12,000 mile comprehensive warranty, which is basically like a bumper to bumper warranty. And then 7 years of roadside assistance. All right, Mr. Martin, I hope this video has been helpful for you. My next step is going to be to upload this, and while it's uploading, I'll go ahead and get that pricing worked up for you as well. I appreciate your time so far. Thank you.